Welcome, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. As in all the videos in Tarot My Way series, this video may have a bit of a different perspective than some of the other tarot enthusiasts. Other of my videos, I focused on the 22 major Arcana cards, defining them as the Destiny cards. In this video, I'll be sharing some ideas on the remaining 56 minor Arcana cards representing a human's free choice and free will. I'm Pandora, and I just wanted to introduce myself. I was born to be an earth mystic, pagan, cosmic witch, and a bit of a rebel. So that's who I am. Now, why do I do this? I want to share something personal with you. In my life path, I hit a rough patch and battled alcohol and drug addiction. Through my pagan path and an anonymous 12-step program, I have been sober and clean for many, many decades. I now lead a life I never thought I could have in my wildest dreams. Yet, in January 2021, I contracted COVID. Being a high-risk host, it nearly took my life. It certainly gave me a wake-up call. All who know me know I live pretty much off the grid. So when Deity called me to share the content of my magical books and my tarot system, I thought I had lost my mind. Yet, here I am. I hope this will be my legacy to those who care to view my musings. But keep in mind, the methods I use may be a bit unconventional, if not downright controversial. So, I hope you will hear me out. Take what you can use and just leave the rest. So often, the first question we ask ourselves before making a commitment is, how long will I have to do this? Be sure to stay for the whole video for the bonus pictograph at the end. It will give you one simple answer to this question. By discovering this answer, you will be able to find a new freedom you didn't have before. But I warn you, the answer is really simple, but it's just not so easy. So, how about hopping on the back of my broom and let's take a journey to one of my secret places. I'm comfortable, but magic is serious business, especially with tarot. I'd like to brush quickly up on the principles I'm always harping on in my videos, just in case there's people who haven't seen any. All humans will graduate from Earth School at the time of their death. The soul will ascend to another realm at the time of its human's death. My videos don't make sense unless you know these basic principles upon which I base the Tarot My Way system. Just remember, an infinite soul resides within our finite human. Together they experience lessons in this life I call Earth School. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to get across, and that's part of it in a nutshell. So let's move on. Let's talk about having to do things. Every day we make decisions that have life-altering consequences. How often have you heard stories of people who originally booked a flight somewhere, canceled their flight, only later to find out that that flight crashed? How many times have you made a decision to change lanes in traffic or even a line in the grocery store because it appeared to be moving faster, only for it to slow down once you moved? Are these freely made choices that affect our destiny and fate? Our responses are triggered by instinct. Our automatic pilot of self-preservation activates without even a thought. Think of the things in your life where you react to something without thought. Until self-restraint is used before the use of tongue, pen, and action, we can be of no true good to ourselves or anyone. Yet, reaction and instinct is a built-in response all humans are born with. We humans are programmed to multiply and survive. All our first responses are triggered to fulfill these two primal purposes. I have learned that demanding more from my instincts than that which they were designed for is the measure of my free will run riot. To me, the Tarot My Way system means that when I use my free will and my free choice inappropriately, for example, for self-gain with no regard for others, the effect will be negative, and it will create negative karma. Negative karma throws all things out of balance, and it creates disharmony, which in turn results in being discontent, being resentful, and being unhappy. Karma is based on the spiritual law of cause and effect. It is a key player in our destiny for past, present, and our future incarnations, and the quality of those. It is my viewpoint that free choice and free will is not really free. It has consequences and accountability. This also is a point of view that I use when reading tarot for myself and for others. My basic overall understanding of the 56 minor arcana cards is that they represent the opportunities for the everyday choices we make in all the roles we play in all the different areas of our lives. In another video, I discuss why I also incorporate the sciences of numerology, astrology, and psychology into Tarot My Way. But for now, let's stick with the free choice and the free will of the 56 minor arcana cards. Keep in mind, we create our thoughts and our intentions. We are creators of our own life. The end results are the consequences of our thoughts, our intentions, our decisions, and our reactions. This is the complex existence of the human being. It is the very reason why the infinite soul has chosen to incarnate human beings in this earth school. Every thought, intention, decision, action, and reaction creates karmic energy that affects not only the subconscious self, but also the collective subconscious of all. We know this as the Akashic Records. The 56 minor arcana cards represent the archetypical patterns of how, who, what, when, where, which, and why human beings do the things they do. I address these in another video, which I call the 7 Rays of Discernment. But for now, I want to stay on track when one of the 56 minor arcana cards presents itself in a reading. It is defining an area or a person in your life at a specific time in your life where you need to make a decision in order to move forward. I have developed my own tree of life that has helped empower me to make better decisions in my life. I am now much more conscious of creating positive karma versus negative karma. I incorporate this tree of life into Tarot My Way when reading the 56 minor arcana cards of free choice and free will. The right side of my tree is based upon 7 common character defects where instincts and our free self-will have really run amok. We are asking more from our instincts than is due us. There are lots of character defects, but I find that these others can be rolled into one of these 7 defects of character. When I do a reading using Tarot My Way, I usually see reversed minor arcana cards as having a root in the right side of the tree. When our free choice has resulted in decisions based on this side of the tree, it creates disharmony and builds negative karma. Decisions based on this side of the tree also reveal the degree of separation between the human and its indwelling soul. It signifies they are not working together in the best interest of each other. They are not upholding the contract they made to one another at the conception of the human. The left side of my tree is based upon 7 common divine character virtues, where we consider the welfare of others and not just our own. We show we value using the virtuous sides of our character to produce more decisions that will perpetuate positive karma. There are lots of other virtuous characteristics, but I find these others can be rolled into one of these 7 virtues. An upright minor arcana card is where the human and the indwelling soul are striving to help one another for the common good, thus achieving and maintaining balance. When our free choice has resulted in decisions based on this side of the tree, it begins and brings harmony to ourselves, to others, and to the whole of humanity. Decisions on the virtuous side of the tree also reveal the degree of cooperation between the human and its indwelling soul. It signifies they finally are working together and communicating to complete each other's needs. Do you know that our universe can only exist in the balance of energy? Therefore, each decision each one of us make is very important for this balance. No wonder we always feel we have to do something. When having to do something is an issue, look to see which side of the tree you are basing your decisions from. The answer is most likely you are indulging in a human character defect on the right side of the tree. Swing over to the left virtuous branch opposite from the right character defect branch. Now that's the virtue which your decision should be based upon. The indwelling soul hangs out on the left side of the tree. Keep trying to identify and choose the virtuous side of the tree. Once you discover this secret to harmony, you will find that if you practice it enough, you will cease having to do things because you will want to do them. Like I said, simple but not easy. Uh-oh. It looks as if our time together with Tarot My Way is coming to an end. So don't miss a single video I've made because you make it so exciting to share my adventures with you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So long!